Hello ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, and none of the above, welcome back to We Love Your Deck. For today's archetypal analysis, we'll be going over Outlaws. Released as a mechanic for Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Outlaws is a batching mechanic that pulls together assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and warlocks, with many of the cards referring to an outlaw you control, casting an outlaw spell, or an outlaw creature card in your graveyard. With many of the aforementioned creature types being in black, the deck is mostly in mono black but is also seen in red, black Rakdos, blue, black, red Grixis, and red, black, white Mardu, even with Mardu being the focus of an Outlaws precon. Notable commanders for Outlaws include Laughing Jasper Flint, who turns creatures you control but don't own into mercenaries, as well as exiling spells from your opponent's libraries, allowing you to cast any spells from among them equal to the number of Outlaws you have. There's also Olivia, Opulent Outlaw, who creates a treasure when your Outlaws deal damage to an opponent and even uses those treasures to put counters on your creatures. Or from the same commander precon is Goldwaker, Vihan, who gives your Outlaws vigilance and haste and even turns any treasure tokens you control into assassins during combat on your turn. Now that we have our ringleaders, we need our band of Outlaws, like Mari, the Killing Quill, who will have your opponents exiling their creatures when they die with hit counters on them and give your assassins, mercenaries, and rogues death touch, and when they deal combat to an opponent, they remove a hit counter from one of their exiled creatures, draw you a card, and create 2 treasures. Our Hellspur Posse Boss, which gives your Outlaws haste and also makes 2 mercenary tokens as it enters. And also Angelic Cell Sword, which makes a mercenary token each time a non-token creature enters under your control. Now that we have our crew, we need a way for them to pull off a win-like discreet retreat that enchants a land, allowing it to tap for 2 mana to cast Outlaws, and when you cast your first Outlaw each turn will draw you a card. If too many of your Outlaws end up in the graveyard, there's Back in Town, which is a mass reanimate spell for Outlaws for each mana you pay into it. Or for removal, there's Shoot the Sheriff, which destroys any target non-outlaw creature. And that sums up Outlaws as an archetype fairly well, so we're going to end it there. Since you got this far, why not give me a follow? And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side, Planeswalkers. And remember, be good to each other.